Hello, everyone. Well, it's been 2 days since we heard the treacherous news that Shohei Ohtani signed with the Dodgers for 10 years and $700 million, dollars, basically $70 million a year, which is insane. How do I feel about this news? Well, the first thing I would say is I am not upset with Shohei Ohtani. He was with the Angels for 6 seasons, with Mike Trout being his teammate for all 6 seasons. And Arte Moreno did not build a winner. He couldn't keep a manager, he couldn't keep a GM, and he assigned starting pitchers like this: Matt Harvey, Tim Lincecum, Joel Chacin, Ricky Nolasco, Dylan Bundy, Julio Teheran, Joe Blanton, Trevor Cahill, and Tyler Anderson. You cannot win with those kinds of starting pitchers. And Arte Moreno was just cheap when it came to building a team. He did start well by signing Vladimir Guerrero after he bought the Angels in 2003, and he got the Angels to the playoffs pretty consistently. 2007, 8, 9, in 2014, they had the best record in baseball. But since then, they are just focusing on free agents. They're not developing the young farm, the double A and single A, and they're not maintaining player development is what I'm trying to say. So I cannot blame Shohei Ohtani. How? How can you blame him? Right? He was there. He really wanted to win. And you could tell he was a great teammate, right? Trout loved him. All the players loved him, you know? And obviously, Arte Moreno loved him because he brought in a lot of money from him with merchandise sales and TV revenue. I understand why Shohei Ohtani left. What would you do, if you're on a losing team for 6 seasons? Would you want to stay? Come on. It's ridiculous. And of course, he wanted to stay in Southern California. So the natural response would be to sign with the Dodgers. He has a home in the LA area. So of course, that's the easiest decision ever, right? And the Dodgers make the playoffs very, very often. So it's a no-brainer to me. So of course, from a business standpoint and from a personal standpoint, I do not blame Shohei Ohtani, right? Number two, as I kind of implied already, I do blame Arte Moreno. I already talked about his failure with the pitching signings and the player development, and he doesn't even talk to the media anymore. He doesn't talk to the fans like he did when he first started owning the Angels. He's just a terrible, terrible owner right now. He does not know what he's doing. And the only way we can make changes is if we boycott the Angels, and that's what I'm going to do. I am not going to attend another Angels game until he sells the team. And this hurts because I love the Angels. My grandma got me into the Angels back when I was 10 years old in 1986. I am a diehard Angels fan. And I love going to Anaheim and seeing Angel Stadium, and I love the atmosphere. And it hurts me to say that I can't attend any games in 2024. But enough is enough. I'm tired of keeping my hopes up. Last season, I thought we had a pretty good offseason. We signed some good players. We even made some huge trades to keep Ohtani in August last season. And nothing happened, And we have terrible coaches as well, or at least I should say we had terrible coaches last season. Phil Nevin was just a mediocre manager. We didn't have a great hitting coach. Matt Wise wasn't a great pitching coach. And Arte Moreno is just cheap in all of these areas. But yet, he's not cheap when it came to wanting to sign Ohtani because, again, he brings in the revenue, right? He's just a businessman. He doesn't know how to build a winner. And that's it. From here on in, if Arte Moreno keeps this team, then I'm not going to be there. Simple as that. He flirted with selling the team last season, and I was so excited that he was going to sell the team. It's like when Frank McCourt owned the Dodgers, and that was such a barren time for Dodgers fans. And I totally understand how they felt it during that time, because that's what's happening with the Angels right now. We have not made the playoffs in 9 seasons, and it's December 11th, and guess what? We haven't done any major signing. We signed 3 mediocre relief pitchers, and we lost Ohtani, and we're not in any market right now to sign any good players. Why? We didn't even sign Ohtani. We just saved $700 million, but I don't see the Angels making any moves even this offseason. So I don't know what to tell you. But if you are an Angels fan and you want to jump ship and join the Dodgers, you can go, but please don't come back because you are a fake fan. That's all I have to say. I will boycott my team, but I will still be an Angels fan at heart. I will watch them on TV. I might go to my brother's home and watch them on TV there. I will not buy an MLB TV subscription, which doesn't matter anyway because you can't even watch home games because of the blackouts. But that's beside the point. I will not spend money on merchandise from the Angels. I will not buy food. I will not buy tickets. I'm not going to do it until Arte Moreno sells the team. Enough is enough. Please join me, guys, because we have to make a difference. The Angels' attendance was very high last season, despite Arte Moreno still making the same dumb decisions. But why? I mean, I understand. It was Ohtani's potentially last season, so I get it. But I hope in 2024 you will join me and not attend any Angels games. Because if you do, you're a sucker. Have a good day.